UNIJOU. So today we are going to Abilene Zoo in Abilene, Texas. This is a 2-hour, 40-minute drive from Dallas. So you can plan just a one-day trip just for the zoo. But since we were going on a New Mexico trip, we just decided to take a stop at Abilene. We saw the zoo on the 5th day of our New Mexico trip, also the last day of our New Mexico trip. And the pricing is like very cheap. I don't think you can find a lower price zoo than this zoo because it's like so good zoo. Like they have so much varieties of animals, and the place itself was so beautiful. It was awesome, and it's only $8 for adults, $7 for seniors, and it's 5.50 cents for kids. So it has like a sign of what will be closed and what will be open, and it's also free for 2 and under. So here they have the Safari Express train. We didn't go on it. You can get like tokens. You gotta get like tokens. You gotta pay money and get tokens from the gift shop, and then you can go on it. So yeah, it's still open because of Corona. We went after. You'll see that in part 2. And here's some beautiful flamingos. Hello flamingo. They have lots of flamingos, and they also had some ducks. The ducks were like, oh, loud, quack, quack, quack. It was like, you see that sound? It was like just, it was very empty the day we went. Also, it closes at 4 p.m. Since we went on a weekday, it was very empty. And here is Nelson Lake. They had swan boats. It's closed due to COVID. So if you come after COVID, you can go on the swan boats. This is Nelson Lake. It's a man-made lake. So they had it like right here. They had this bridge. So we just went to the lake. They also had this fish called pyre. They had like big maps. Like almost every place you go, you might see one map. And they also give you a map when you also come too. So you can use either one of those maps. If you forgot to get a map, you can use those big maps. And yep, here are the swan boats. They look so beautiful. We really wanted to do them, but since it was closed, we couldn't. So if you come after Corona, I guess that would be a better time because lots of things were closed because of Corona here. See, they have like a paddle boats, Nelson Lake paddle boats. So you can try that after Corona if you come then. But still, any experience at the zoo is always great and awesome. So now we're going to go into and see some ducks. See, they had like this small like place where there was a bunch of ducks, like 3 small geese. See, they're so cute. These ducks aren't like ducks, they're actually geese, like they're baby geese, and we just took around like that, or you can go the other way. So we just took around and we were seeing the flamingos again. They had 2 types of flamingos. I don't really remember which one this was. Like they had 2 types. One was like in this color, one's like in a darker pink. They had like adopt an animal. And then we're going to see the Wetlands of America, and we're going to see a 75-year-old alligator. So get ready to experience one. Alligators can live up to 80 years, so we're going to see one that's 75. And before we see that, we're going to see a crane. A beautiful crane over here. And here it is. It's a greater sandhill crane. So they had 2 of them. They were just walking around and they had like these trays of food, like pecking the food and eating it. Oh, it was like cool to see. Like really cool. See, they had 2 of them. Like this is the first time I've seen a greater sandhill crane. First of all, this is the first time I'm seeing a crane like this. I haven't seen a Japanese red front crane, not even a Saurus crane. It's the first time I'm seeing like these beautiful cranes. This experience was so memorable to me because I saw the Roadrunner for the first time here. We saw so many awesome animals. So make sure to subscribe before we move on to the next part. So there's lots of, here is a 75-year-old alligator, and like look at these ducks. Boy, they're like, wait, where's the other foot? Where's the other foot for the ducks? Oh no, their other foot is tucked inside. And here's a 75-year-old alligator. See, he's over there sleeping in the water. And that's the reptile house. We're not going to see that in this video because it was closed due to COVID. If you come after COVID, I went on the website and saw that they had so much reptiles. So you can just go and see that after COVID. So I say maybe you can go after COVID. It's better. See, this is the other flamingo I was talking about. It's more like in a darker shade of pink than the other flamingo that we saw at first. See, it says closed on the reptile house. And the experience is great here, but if you come after Corona, maybe you'll have a better experience. This is the wildlife carousel. It's closed due to Corona also. But the Safari Express was open because they were like sanitizing the trains after every visit. And here is the mountain lion, also known as a puma. Yeah, two of them, they're just walking around. Like, yeah, it was cool to see the Pumas. See, you see the other Puma? It's over there in the back. The other one is walking around. It was really cool to see those Pumas over here. I've seen Pumas a lot, but this one, I thought these ones looked more active. Like, when I see most Pumas, they're like sleeping on the ground. And these Pumas are active. And this, they have like some turtles. Even the reptile house was closed. They had this place called the Caribbean Cove, and we're going to see two macaws that are amazing. They can talk. One can say hello, and see, there's the two macaws. There's one blue and gold macaw and one scarlet macaw. Most zoos like have like this big shed and put their macaws on that. You can also see that in the Capital Zoo. Here is the blue and gold macaw, the one that learns how to talk. And here's the scarlet macaw. He's over sitting there. He got stuck a little bit on those branches. They have like these big turtles. They're like sitting on the ground, those turtles, and they have like this Caribbean Cove. We took some pictures over there because it looked really cool. And we're going to see some toucans and some other cool animals. They had some frogs over there, like poison dart frogs. So you'll see that later. And here we're going to see some awesome animals. So here is going to be, we're going to see a prehensile-tailed porcupine and a toucan. I don't think you can find it because it was really hard to find the animals inside the shadows. Yeah, there's the toucan. Hello, Mr. Toucan. And the porcupine is going to be very hard to find because the porcupine was also black and he was just hiding the shadows. So yeah, oh, he's over there. He looks like a ball. I never saw him over there. He's like curved in a ball, and it's like, I want to stay up here. You cannot find me. That means if someone comes in, he's just going to drop down and hit them on the head. That means that's bad for them, whoever comes in there. And here's a channel blue toucan. Hello. Like, we saw the toucans for the first time, so I never saw one in real life, but I've seen one in movies, and yeah, I really want to see one in real life. But this zoo like completed. I'm like, oh my god, this zoo is the best zoo I ever went to because it showed me the toucan for the first time, the roadrunner for the first time, and a crane for the first time. So they had like facts about the birds. See, it says channel blue toucan. It has like the colors of it, like the conservation status. And look at Mr. Squirrel Monkey. Hello. He's like so cute. He's sitting in that small thing over there. He's just hanging on there. He's like, oh, hello guys. What are you doing down there? He's like, is there a monkey down there? And then they're so funny, those monkeys over there. And we're going to see some birds over here. We're going to see some scarlet ibises. See, cattle egret also. We're going to see cattle egret and scarlet ibises. Now, they had this big enclosure for them. They're just walking around, and there was like a big black bird. I think it was a cormorant, I think. See, there's some scarlet ibises over there. There's a big cattle egret. And there's a small, I think that's a cormorant. I don't really know what that is. I need better look at that, but yeah. And they also had lots of ducks in there, like almost in every single place you'll see some ducks. And here they have a toucan. See, it's over there. He's sitting on the top. I don't think you can see it, but he's on the top over there. He's like, I'm not going to show my face. And he's like sitting up there. And here are the frogs. They have like these big. This is not part of the reptile house. It's a different place. They had a turtle in here. At the reptile house, they had some windows on the other side, so you just saw a few turtles in one. And then here, there's a poison on the walls to show like the fishes, the flying fish. They had like a small turtle playground. Parents, you can just sit on those chairs and relax. Let your kids play in the sand and the turtle. So yep, you can go and relax here. This zoo had like literally everything you need. It was like, can I play over here? But since of Corona, my mom did not let Rhea go play in there. And here you can see the beautiful lake. You like almost in every corner of the zoo, you can see the lake. That's how it was like. And they had a red crested cardinal over there. If you can come and see it, you might see it sometimes. Yep, and you'll see a red crested cardinal, and you'll see some other birds. Oh my god, this is the toucan I really like. The keel. Hello, this is the toucan I've been seeing in lots of movies, and I really want to see it. And there's a cotton-topped tamarin. See, it's over there. Oh, no. Look at that. Hanging from the cage, and he's like, oh my god, let me out! Let me. And I was like, chillaxing. He's like, this is life. This is the best place ever. And then, like, it's like they give so much space for their animals to move around, and I guess the animals here really like the zoo. And oh, what's that? Is that a quaddy? What is that? Is that a binturong? Okay, I have completely no idea what that is. Okay, a big weasel in the air. Flying weasel. There's a picnic tables over there. So if you're going to have your picnic here, you can do that right next to the macaws. They have bathrooms, restrooms. Yeah, and then they have like this exploration station at Abilene Zoo. I don't know what you do here. Like the small box. There's completely nothing in there. So we had completely no idea what we would have to do in there. They have like some signs. They have like some places that you have to enter. Like there might be like 2 ways, and they'll tell you the right way to go because you don't want to miss out anything at the zoo. So yeah. And here's some wild turkeys. So you can see it sitting on the ground. Is that a magpie or something? Alaska's the only state with wild turkeys. Without wild turkeys. Yeah, they had some facts about the wild turkeys, and each animal had like facts. It was really cool to learn about the animals. So if you're a person who loves animals, you can come here. Or if you want to inspire someone that maybe animals might be something that they want to be inspired by, this is the great zoo to visit. And if you want to see toucan or some kind of bird that you see in this video, you must go to the zoo. They have so much beautiful types of animals. So yep, and here's the sandhill crane. As I was saying earlier, they had sandhill cranes. They had like 2. One was in a cage, and those other 2 were outside. They were just roaming around in their other exhibit. They were like walking in the winter one. Grains that they had on these small trays. Maybe it was just lunchtime. And here's a crested caracara. It's like a big eagle that comes from Mexico. And I bet you can try to find it. And luckily, me and my mom found it. Almost done. We saw all the animals except the one who were in the. Oh, look at the big eagle! Hello, Mr. Eagle. They had lots of eagles. Like they had like a lot of. Can I tell you alleys? Maybe if you go in the alleys, you can see the caracara. They have to go in the alley. You can't miss out anything in the zoo, because if you do miss out anything, it will like be like, oh come on, why did I miss out this thing? I can't believe I went to the zoo and I forgot to see this. And there's some eagles over here. Oh my god. Hello, don't eat me, eagle. That eagle's like, you see how sharp its beak is? That's for tearing up prey that it catches from flying on the air. So like, literally you can like learn so much about these animals at this zoo. So if you really like animals and you're inspired by them, the great zoo to visit. And we're going to go to this place called the Bird Gardens. That's where you'll see a roadrunner, and you'll see some. They had some like adaptations. Like see the animal body has the right tools to survive, and here they had some screamers. It's a funny name, like screamers. They actually did scream one time when we went there. It was like, ah! It was so loud screaming. It was the screamers didn't actually scream that loud. They're like caw caw in a loud way, but they sometimes scream. That's why they're called screamer, I think so. Like, I'm like, of course, the screamer is it going to be like something that screams, or is it going to be an animal? And then it's an animal, so now we're going to see the bird gardens. So at first, when we went towards the bird gardens, we saw, hey, it looks really cool. There's a roadrunner, so we thought there'd be a roadrunner. Ray and my dad first went in there, and they went and told me there's a roadrunner in there. So I also came and I saw the roadrunner too. And you'll see a horned owl here, and see the owl. It's in the cage. There was like one owl in that. It was like, this place is fully for me only. See that big great horned owl? Looks so cool. She's like, I'm looking at you. I was thinking, it's supposed to be sleeping. They're nocturnal animals, right? But sometimes, I guess this zoo makes nocturnal animals awake during the morning. Like mostly the shade made it a little dark, so that's why maybe it's awake. Yeah, but most zoos like keep their owls in a darker room, so they're waking up in the morning and they put lights at night. So like that's like a trick, and you'll see some roadrunner in here. They also had a fun fact that's saying like see Mr. Roadrunner. This is the first time I saw roadrunner. They had 2 roadrunners in here. They're climbing up and they're sitting on the bottom like that. You can see the other one over there. He's near this big water bowl, and then. Like they had a big cage, since roadrunners can run 28 miles per hour, and they also eat rattlesnakes. That's what they said on the tour bus. They said the rattlesnake fact, but I knew the 28 mile per hours. I really knew that a long time ago. I've never seen one, so this is the first time seeing it. So if you've never seen an animal that's in our videos, you might want to come to this zoo. And here they had a jaguar. At first we were trying to find the jaguar, and it ended up being inside there. And then they have a central spider monkey. It seems like, yeah, they had a spider monkey in there. See, it's sitting on the ground. He's like, it's a relaxing area. It was so green. Like, seriously, look at the grass. Even, I think, like, and there I saw, he's like, I'm going to do a split. And he's like, this is how to exercise. It's so funny, this monkey. We'll see this in the next video, and we're going to meet a last friend who is really gigantic. So guess who we're going to meet now? We are going to meet the biggest member of the anteater family, the dun 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 giant anteater. So we're going to see that in the next video. So the giraffes, the African giraffe safari exhibit, and we're going to see lots of other African and South American animals, and we're going to finish up the zoo, and we're going to check out the Safari Express train in our next video. So stay tuned, keep watching our videos, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye. Make sure to watch our videos and stay tuned for more videos.